AARP is also here to share information about their national efforts to support family caregivers. And our state director of AARP Idaho, Mark Estes, is here, and he's going to share some information with us. Aren't you, Mr. Mark? Would you come on up? Thanks.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Good, good. We are delighted to be one of the sponsors here today, and more importantly, to be able to, put our resources. We have 178,000 members statewide, and we have 38 million members, of which I'm sure many of you are, across the country to this important conversation in Idaho and, quite frankly, across the country. As many of us know, the caregiving conversation and the aging population and the demographics of the next 5-10 years are pervasive. I mean, it is acute, and this conversation is happening across the country, at the national level, at the state level, and the local level. And AARP has been at the forefront of really trying to bring awareness and bring some attention to these issues. And what we have done is we've done a couple things, and in a very short amount of time, we're going to have an opportunity to look at an ad that we jointly developed with the National Ad Council. That is an organization that gets involved when there are issues that are of national importance to really bring to the forefront things that aren't being discussed or need to be discussed that have, impact on, the United States. And so we developed an ad here, which we'll see here shortly, that speaks to, I think, some of the stressors, both emotional and otherwise, that people experience when they are providing care for their loved ones and others. We also have a website that I'm pleased to say does in fact work. And it is, since it was launched about, I think 6 months ago, there's been 3.5 million people who have accessed it across the country. It's on the back of this guide here that is over at our booth. That is really pretty straightforward. It's just aarp.org/caregiving. And it has really a lot of the best practices and a lot of the lessons learned that have been picked up from across the country, small communities, urban population centers, and others. So please do take the time at some point to look at that and see the kind of value add that is provided to others in similar situations. So with that, what I'd like to do is I think that this ad is very short, and again, it takes a very complex issue, and I think it distills it down to what really some of the strong drivers are with respect to what we need to be able to understand, and we need to create kind of a catalyst for having other people, thought leaders at the national level, at our legislative level, the different agencies and the different community partners that we have, to be able to understand that people need tools, they need resources, they need education. And so what I'd like to do is just play this now, and then I think we're going to roll into lunch after that is the plan. Correct? Darlene's got it? Darlene, who sings in my church choir. She's quite an organizer. But here it is. Can you have sound? Hopefully we'll have sound.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
The experience of caregiving, I believe, is the most.
So that's it, short, to the point, right? Our attention spans are really short, and that's what it is.